Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, well, a whole lot happened. You're just gonna have to watch the episode to find out. A lot of story stuff. We have Vivian now. She's our partner. She's one of the Shadow Sirens, Shadow Sirens that we fought before, but, well, she's our friend now. And let's find out what these birds have to say. So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Mushroom Town on Instant Messenger yesterday. And he said he'd just gone fiber optic on his home network, you believe that? Rad. I bet he's downloading 100 meg apps with no problems on those fat pipes. He's probably surfing that Feather Club for Crows site at the speed of light now. Yeah, it just blows me away, all this information age hype you hear about. And yet, it's all games and Feather Lost sites that are driving the technology. Yeah, but I think tech bust survivors can thrive if they get viable business models. What do you know? Crows are very technologically literate, apparently. Or at least those crows are. I've been really depressed lately thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels. Yeah, tell me about it. We've got to come up with a renewable energy source before that happens. Like wind or hydroelectric, I think solar energy probably has the greatest potential. Well, not out here, but I guess those crows would be happy to know that we are, in fact, working on all of those technologies. Yes, we are going to be talking to all of the crows. Only one set of crows has the right information, but they all have things to say. And like we've seen, some of them are pretty smart. Hey, Maud, listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs this year. Oh, is little Ronnie that age already? Well, bless my feathers, Flo. For anyone not in the know, the SATs are a test that high schoolers take in America to get into college, although it's going out of fashion now, which is, I think, a good thing. Alas, this twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. Yeah, you get out of here. You go move somewhere that makes you happy. I swear that oh, Sharpies. Their dialogue might change later, because I remember reading something that we haven't seen yet. I'll have to check back later. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? And nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under Creepy Steeple, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Did you hear that? If we search under Creepy Steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Let's go to Creepy Steeple. For the second time. Using the exact same path. Ugh, could they really not do better? Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. I would have done this back in town, but that wouldn't have looked very good, would it? So, this is the one who stole your name and body. He looks sort of familiar to me. Alright, can the chatter. Here's the deal. You get your chance, then I stomp you. If you guess my real name, then you get your body and name back. Fire away, no name. Clearly, this guy's the one who gets all those high scores in the arcade. Wrong-a-mundo, little nobody. Who'd name their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. AAA from Neopets would like a word with you. Anybody play Neopets back in the day? I was obsessed with that website. I could go on a rant about that now. I've thought of doing videos of it, but long story short, monetization practices, I'm not going to do it. Maybe I can get into that some other time. He must have been hiding there in ambush, waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's go get your name back. Yeah, unfortunately, now that we have a partner that actually synergizes really well with the main gimmick of the enemies in here, it's like, not even worth fighting these guys. I suppose that could be true with any chapter, but like, with this one in particular, you go by these same enemies so many times, it's like you get burnout from fighting them. I guess while we're backtracking and not really doing anything interesting, I can get into why this chapter is particularly not great for me. See, Vivian isn't even the partner I'd want to fight these guys with. Whatever, let's just do it. But, yeah, anyway, when I was, I want to say 12 years old, when I had this game... Oh, also, Vivian can hit spiked enemies. Let's show her off. Unfortunately, her stylish command depends on where her shadow is. I'll tell my story in a little bit. Let's actually show off Vivian's power for the way it's supposed to be used. There's Burn. Because of that, I'm actually going to take this guy out in one hit. And now Vivian can use her Veil power to hide us. Yeah, Vivian's stylish commands have to do with when she comes up out of the ground, which you would normally tell that by looking at her shadow. But you can't see her shadow in this stage because of the grass, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm trying to follow along. That's a can. I'm trying to follow along with a timing tutor, but I'm talking and not really paying attention, so it's not super duper working. Because of the burn, Vivian's attack power is effectively 4. However, the burn only happens at the end of the enemy's turn, which in this case he charged, so it worked to our favor, but do remember that, and don't rely on it going forward if you need to, like, kill something immediately. Also, I noticed that Hyper Goomba did not give us any star power, which means we are still over-leveled. I guess that's what I get for going down into the pit. Anyway, well, hold on. That Amazy Daisy might still be around. And I do have badges to show off. Believe me, there will be ample time to tell my story. That's a lot of daisies. It's like a lot of daisies. I think we're gonna do an Earth Tremor here. And then if I have a Fire Flower or something, I might actually use it. Look at me using my items for a change. Because that is a lot o' daisies. I do need my Fire Flowers for cooking. But you know what? They're not expensive. They're not hard to get. Look at Earth Tremor still being useful. And let's see, what kind of items we got in here? We do have a Fire Flower. Oh, we have I'm not wasting a Shooting Star on this. Alright, we'll just use a Fire Flower. We can always get more. Fire Flowers have basically been outclassed at this point. 3 damage to everything really just generally isn't enough. But they can still be used to wipe stuff up like that, so don't discount them. And yes, every time we go back to Creepy Steeple, we will be getting another gold leaf. What are we gonna do here? Oh, there it is! There's the Amazy Daisy. So here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna try to put it to sleep, and if I don't put it to sleep, we are running away. It's asleep. Wonderful. Let's see. I am actually going to use my Shooting Star here. Because that'll kill the one in the front. Oh, is this going to... Oh, this might wake it up. I didn't think of that. It didn't. Okay. I don't think items wake up sleep. Yeah, see, that killed the first one and the other one ran. So now what do we do? I wonder if we can freeze it. If it wakes up, I'm going to have to run. It woke up. And it did not freeze! Alright, we are out of here. Bye-bye, Daisy. Yeah, my way of dealing with daisies is just to try to status them. I'm going to run away here because that Amazy Daisy, I think, will still be back in that formation. Vivian is not the ideal partner for dealing with that, honestly. I would rather use Goombella. Or Yoshi, even. Well, at some point I'll make a point of defeat. Well, if I go down the pit, I'm probably going to have to, because you can find them down there. Ugh. You know what? A Quake Hammer will take care of this. Alright, Quake Hammer. And then maybe I'll see if I can get an Ice Smash in there. Be nice if they could drop that Earthquake. Unfortunately, we did waste that shooting star. Wouldn't have been a waste if that battle actually worked. But, you know, them's the breaks. Multi-bounce. And let's see if it'll drop us something good. Earthquake? Nah. Well, here we are, back at Creepy Steeple. I guess it's not entirely fair. We are going to do something new. Gonna refill my P. We do get to go down here this time, which is something, I guess. Not that there's all that much to do down here. We have a Buzzy Beetle. Very, very cute. And I was saying earlier that I wish that at this point in the game, flippy enemies would flip up and, like, wouldn't give you a free turn. Buzzy Beetles do that. They don't stay down. If you flip them over, they will flip back the next turn. Tasty tonic. We'll be getting rid of that when we get our gold leaf, I think. Shine sprites. Oh, we have more than enough shine sprites. Hey, it's... oh, of course I got the spiky one. It's the Buzzy Room! And we don't have Goombella. In an effort to make things a little bit more interesting, they decided to make a room full of, essentially, the exact same enemy over and over and over and over and over again. There's like 7 of them in here. Seriously, who wrote this chapter? Who decided this was okay? It's like they went out of their way to make things as tedious as possible. That ought to kill that thing. Yep, there it goes. And you really do have to beat all of them because they're so close together that, like, they'll attack you before you can even get out of your animation. Especially if you want to get any of the goodies. It's just gonna be the same thing over and over again. Lots of Quake Hammers, lots of jumping, lots of the same stuff. I may end up cutting a lot of these fights out. In fact, I might end up cutting all of them out after this. Unless something interesting happens. So yeah, unless something happens, I guess I'll see you in a while and I'll let you know how long it took to fight them all. Well, that was a solid 3 minutes of fighting 1, 2, 4 Buzzies the exact same way. Lots of Quake Hammer, couple of Earth Tremors. You didn't miss anything. We got Tornado Jump, executes superbly to damage all mid-air enemies. What they don't tell you about this is that it does a base 2 damage to everything that cannot be boosted. It sucks. Let's see. It's also 2 BP, which is 1 BP too many. I think we really haven't shown off Defense Plus. I gotta remember to do that the next time we fight an enemy. And now we just move on. Luckily, they won't be making us do this again, but seriously, this chapter, something's wrong with this chapter. Shine sprites. And using our tube form, we find ourselves somewhere that we saw before, but could not access. We're up here now. I think there's something... yeah, there's Star Piece. Did not want to have to fight through that stupid room to get to that. Here we go. And there's a bird. Good morning, good morning. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Shine get, shine get. And then he'll just repeat himself from now on. Scrock? What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Oh, whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one knows his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it, and making me guard the name stupid missing letter, no way to treat a parrot. I really want a cracker. Dupless, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh? Squawk? Pretty bird, pretty bird. Well, let's raid his treasure stash while we're in here. We got a steeple key. The letter P, a letter needed to get Mario's name and body back, and a couple of good things. A Power Plus. Now we have one for us, too. And Mr. Softener. We really don't care. I am actually going to go in here and swap our Power Plus P out for Power Plus. Because... oh, we're not even wearing Power Plus P. Oops. Well, eventually then. Mario being able to do more damage is better than the partner doing more damage because Mario can do more stuff. That's basically what it comes down to. Well, you heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie. And we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. That's right. We go back. Back through the Twilight Trail, back to the village. But while we're here, we are going to get another golden leaf. Not strange leaf, that's the first game. I think I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to make you backtrack with me because that's a lot of backtracking and I don't necessarily think I have all that much to say on the way back. So I'll just explain my story here while we're going back for the leaf. When I was 12 years old, I was hospitalized for what ended up being a cyst on one of my ovaries. I was fine, I'm fine, nobody has to worry. But nobody really knew what was happening. They thought I had to have my appendix out for a while. I was discharged from the hospital too early and they ended up having to bring me back in. It was like a whole thing. It was awful. I had tests and like I had an MRI, I had an ultrasound. It was like a whole rigmarole. And when I got back from the hospital the first time, not the second time, the first time when I was discharged wrongly and I was still sick, this was the chapter I was working on. So, I was confused with all this stuff that was happening with Mario and the body thing, and it just a bad association. I'm okay now, but like, for a long time, years, maybe even a decade, like after I had that happen, I was still, not traumatized isn't the right word, but I still got a little bit uncomfortable playing this chapter. Like I said, I'm okay now, but yeah, that's my story with this chapter. And with that, I'm gonna see you back in town. Or at least back with Dupless. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Hey, Slick. Time to cancel your magazine subscriptions because you're getting erased. But first, please amuse me with one more guess. It really gives me joy to watch you squirm in futility as you try to guess my name. So, hit me one more time. Ah, but this time we know the answer. Your name is Dupless, spelled with 2 S's. What did you just say? It can't be. No. Why? How? I'm feeling faint. Now it's our turn. Let's get your name and body back. Where would he go to hide? And now, there are 3, count them, 3 times you have to go back to Creepy Steeple. I will meet you there. Gotta pick up our 3rd golden leaf while we're here. Well, now that we're back, God, backtracking can be okay if there's a reason for it, and if they do something to actually make the experience different. Like, the idea of coming back and going down the well was a good start, but it didn't have anything to do with the exact same experience coming back, and it also ended up being, like, kind of a bust. That's, like, one of my least favorite rooms in the entire game. If they'd changed something, if they'd made the enemies different, if they'd make you take a different path, or anything, something. But no, it's just the exact same thing, to and fro, 3 times. Ugh. It makes me think that this chapter was rushed. Like, maybe this is the last chapter they worked on and they just had to get the game out. It's really a sore thumb and what's a overall very, very good game. Hey, you again, eh, Slick? You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way here. Fine. I see. I get it. let's just put an end to this, shall we? Alright, kids, put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo! It's me! Sure thing, Mario. We're right there with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so we teamed up with a Shadow Siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario. You're gonna taste the pain, Gonzalez-style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario? Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario. That means you're Mario? Yeah, actually. I can't believe it. All this time I was helping Mario. I feel like an idiot. What's going on here, huh? Fight with your girlfriend? Well, don't expect any sympathy from us, ghoulies. The first time I did this when I was still extremely sick and slightly delirious. Yuck, 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 yuck. See, your friends ditch you because you don't have the charisma of me, Super Mario. Yeah, I thought that I'd messed up, and like you were supposed to say, no, I'm not, and she wouldn't leave. I actually reset the game. Turns out the same thing happens either way. Now, you do get extra dialogue and stuff. What are they throwing at me? Can. If you beat all the partners, so, as sad as it makes me, we will be defeating all of our partners. Let's get started then, shall we? Oh, I have been sucking at that lately. This is not the best time to show off Defend Plus. It's a good time to have it. But, unfortunately, the partners are powered up as much as you have powered them up. Which means Goombella has multi-bonk. So it's really not the time to be messing around. I'm sorry, sis. This Mario is the only person who's ever been kind to me. Mario, I'm fighting by your side from now on. I've made my choice, and I'm not turning back. There we go. Vivian's with us for good now. Now, ooh, we don't have Power Lift right now. Okay. Well, we'll just do some regular commands, get some star power back. I wonder what Mario told these guys to get them to follow him out to Creepy Steeple again, of all places. Although I can see why they'd be suspicious of having a Shadow Siren. Okay. I've never done this fight getting rid of all the partners before. I think we'll be okay, because again, I don't usually play the game through with this little HP. But we've got plenty of items, and especially now that we've got Vivian, it's not as scary as it was when we were all by ourselves. Wow. Sometimes the RNG gods... Well, that's not as bad as it could have been, actually. Getting 2 or higher of an attack boost is usually pretty good. We can't tattle the partners, obviously. So I don't really have any way of knowing if they're, like, how their health is doing. I know Koops has only 15 HP. But, other than that, oh, Mario, I totally failed you. Flurry has a lot. Ugh. We're not gonna see another part. Maybe it takes a turn. I'm gonna try spin jumping again. Ooh, this is good. Come on. It's my own fault. I guess I just don't... I don't use spin jump very much. I'm a little out of practice. There we go. Just for good measure. If the partners start switching out, I will stop, like, going so hard on Mario. Or Dupless. Oh, yeah, they do switch out. Okay. Mario, these guys are tough. Watch yourself. Yeah, like I said, they can do everything that you can do normally. The good news is, Koops can still be flipped over. Poor Koops. Poor guy has all the strengths and weaknesses that Koops would normally have. So we'll just lay off attacking Dupless for a little bit. Well, how dare you try to do this to the great Super Mario? How dare you? We're doing quite well. Fortunately, Dupless doesn't have your attack power. We don't have enough for another power lift yet. That's okay. Koops is, on the ground, so I'm not as worried about that. Oh, Mario, sorry. Ugh. I'm actually gonna appeal here. Oh, she's adorable. Vivian is definitely considered a fan favorite. With good reason. She is not only very cool story-wise, she is actually one of the most powerful partners. I would say probably under Yoshi. You'll be seeing more of what she can do later. Sorry, a lot of concentrating in this episode. Ah. Again, that's even worse than last time, but you know what? Boost is boost. Flurry has the most HP out of any of our partners right now. But we are dealing 5 damage a pop, so it shouldn't take that long. Oops. I am thinking of healing soon. What are they throwing? A can! These bulky bob-ombs are getting in the way. I can't see what the audience is holding. Alright, trying for another spin jump. Very good. If I wasn't trying to use my star power on Power Lift, I would consider doing a sweet treat soon. But, oh! See, he can spin jump too. Ouch! Vivian does only have 15 HP. It's not nothing, but it's on the lower side for a partner. Because remember, she hasn't been boosted up yet. I think I missed the command on that. Mario, dear, forgive me. Ugh. That is a rock. I think we can afford to attack Dupless once. He'll get burned, but it doesn't last long enough that I think it's going to take him out. Yeah, we're fine. We only have one partner after that, and that's Melon. As much as I hate to be hurting my allies, do it for the dialogue, right? Poor Melon. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, that could have been worse. I didn't get the timing right for that. So that's what the Shy Guy does. The Shy Guy makes the stage do something. We don't have enough for another power lift. I don't know. We might not be getting another power lift. Let's see. Yeah, the Shy Guy either activates the little blower things at the front of the stage, or he makes something fall down from the sky. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, I was not paying attention. Wow, again. Also, I think my defense probably would have taken care of that, but we need to heal. What do I want to use to heal? Don't particularly want to use any of this stuff, so I am actually going to do a sweet treat. Yeah, I don't think we'll be powerlifting again this battle. That's okay, though. We're almost done. Come on. Ugh. Okay, that wasn't the... Well, that was actually pretty good. I think we'll be okay now. Although I am considering appealing a little bit. The burn will help. I'm trying to think if it would be better to just do the damage, or if it would be better to appeal until we can use, what's it called? Power Lift again. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do the damage. Ooh, that'll help. I'm getting the hang of spin jumping. Still not my greatest command, but I am getting the hang of it. There we go. Gonzalez, avenge me. Ugh. Don't worry, Melon, we're working on it. And at this point, he doesn't have any partners left, so we just take out the main guy. Grr, I've almost had it. Super Mario's hurting. I think we can take it from here. Let's go out in style with a spin jump. Ugh, I missed that one. There's 2 commands for that move. I nailed the first one and I missed the second one. Eventually I'll have to learn how to do it with the stylish command. No, why? How? And we've done it. Huh? And our partners are fine. Oh yeah, we even had a badge on, so like he definitely wasn't Mario. Rats! You killjoys! What? He ran away! I mean, wait, just what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell-winked? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly Flurry. So who's this girl, huh? Isn't she one of the shadow sirens you guys mentioned? Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, Oh, Mario, thanks for sticking up for me. Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right? Listen, Mario. Sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Vivian has really joined your party now. Good for her. Leaving the people who were so mean to her. This is for you. You got a crystal star. And your star power is now 5, and Mario learned the special move Art Attack. I like Art Attack a lot. I'll show it off at some point and we can talk about why I think it's generally a better balance move than Earth Tremor. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend, Vivian. But what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? So yeah, like I said, actually a very short chapter. And with that, we might be a little bit over. I'm not entirely sure how long I spent backtracking, but I'm gonna end things here. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you back in the next episode for an interlude. Bye bye!